Welcome back, everybody. My name is Dice Prophet, and this is the live stream of the White Dragon Hunt Session 3. We are at a full party today. Please introduce yourselves, starting screen-wise from left to right. My name is David. I am Dice Prophet, and I started this channel. And here are my friends. They are my part of my longest-running campaign. Please introduce yourself and a brief bio about your character.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'll be joining this campaign as Astron today. Astron is a Minotaur cleric from the Plains of Blood in some far-off continent that is really cool, but we'll never get to. But that's okay, because Astron's awesome and he totally is ready to go.
I'm gonna die today.
Thanks, buddy.
But I'm hoping.
Wow. I feel so welcome to the team. It's like some freshman hazing right here. We're gonna murder you.
You're gonna die.
My name is Jerica. I play Yuriko, who is a controller. And my bird died, and I'm very sad. And I hate the DM for killing my bird. Thank you.
It's a phoenix. He'll be back.
My name is Jose. I play Abner Nightingale, the half-elf rogue. Currently, he is pretty much about to die because he took on a giant. Even though he did a lot of health, one smacked down like a fly and he was dead. So, we'll see what happens. Also,
Hello, I'm Kalen. I'll be playing Grellis the Clanless today, continuing where we left off, I suppose. And yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. And with that in mind, let's game on. Good luck, everybody. May the dice roll in your favor. Part 1. Welcome back, weary travelers. Last time in our adventure, Isvondur, an ancient being of ice, has awoken and threatens to smother the world in an unending frost. In its first nefarious move, the Primordial raised an army of frost giants, created from its own body, and commanded them to destroy all those who would prevent its return. Unfortunately for the party, and the remnants of the diminished shifter tribe, this has made them a target for extermination. A horde of iceborne fiends descended upon the tribe, with intent to slaughter any warm body they came across. But through strength of arms, awesome power of magic, and unbreakable will, the party managed to hold the Briar-Gate and shattered the assaulting forces. Amidst the chaos, the revenge-obsessed Dean attempted to finish off a severely weakened Abner, but was interrupted and incapacitated in the ensuing melee. Unexpectedly, the Minotaur Asteron, whom has demonstrated his battlefield prowess against the encroaching army, has been accepted among the party's ranks as a temporary ally. The party tends to the wounded and to their own injuries as an eerie calmness returned to the Silverclaws once more. Along with the dying dragon Skadi, the party must venture into a frigid and desolate land filled with ancient terrors if they are to prevent the return of an ancient evil of unfathomable cruelty.
Everybody got that?
So, Grellis, we'll start with you first. In the aftermath of the last battle, you kind of got a kind of sort of revenge on Dean, and you knocked him out with the blunt end of your sword.
Yeah.
And dragged his unconscious body back towards the druid encampment. What do you do right now?
Restrain him.
All right. You find a length of rope. The druids have them lying around. They're pretty much prepared for just to survive in that area for various situations. They have either dried hemp or other various fibers that have been woven into suitable lengths of rope. And you have all the time in the world. So you tie him up nice and secure.
Okay.
Did you want to do anything else with the... Okay, that's going to sound weird, but what, you like to do anything with the unconscious and restrained Dean?
I would.
Like, they don't have permanent markers in this continuity.
I wasn't saying that.
Oh, okay.
You had a dick.
So Jose's unconscious.
No,
Right.
Jose's... Okay, Jose... No, he's not...
Which
yeah,
one?
he's unconscious, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, he's somewhere else but unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'll just leave him there, asleep. I'm not going to kill him or anything, so...
So, Yuriko.
I go to Grillos, I think, because you or around him, and I pick up the ashes of my dead child.
Yes. In the last fight, your phoenix was essentially poofed, but as you know, phoenixes will revive from their ashes within
Phoenix
24
shall
hours.
rise again.
But for now, Philomena is out of the fight.
I just pick up her ashes and take them and keep them. And wait, where's Abner? Is he near me?
Yes, right now you're at the edge of the Briar Gate. Basically, we're starting off just exactly where it ended. At the edge of the Briar Gate, you just defeated the Titan, and then that's when Dean attacked Abner. Their swords created some sort of weird reaction, and both of them got knocked out. Abner first got knocked out by the blast, and Dean was later knocked out by Grelos. Grelos just tied him up, so they're all outside right now. You're all in plain view of each other.
I would like to attempt to awaken Abner.
Go ahead and do a heal check.
Oh, you fucked. Just kidding. It's not that bad. 21.
All right. How do you wake him up? He's gonna wake up. Yeah.
I slap him awake.
Right.
Gently.
I gently slap him awake.
Whack.
All right.
Abner, wake up. We don't have time for this.
Abner, you come to. Your cheek throbbing in pain and red. Yuriko stands above you right now.
Yuriko? Where's Dean?
Grillos tied him up.
Is he okay?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Yes.
Friend that tried to kill you.
It's a complicated past. You know it.
Yeah. But we don't really have time for that right now, so. We don't have time for
Daniel.
random people coming in and making more enemies that we don't need.
All right. Let's go see him.
Okay.
Dean?
All right. So Abner, you and Yuriko agree to see Dean after he comes to. But in the meantime, Asteron, you've joined a new party. Your former, for all intents and purposes, leader has become incapacitated. But you, on the horizon, you know that there is a greater evil, one greater than this petty squabble of Dean and Abner. A primordial is slumbering. What would you like to do? You are right now in your immediate vicinity are these unfamiliar people, as well as a very large white dragon.
Oh.
He has not
Last
addressed
I
you.
remember,
I know-
we did like the bro handshake, and we're like, "Yeah, you can join our fight." Deal.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I do know Grelos, though, actually, because Grelos was the pirate captain. And then he was no longer the pirate captain.
Yeah, it was your captain for a while, I guess.
Yeah, no. It was more of a contract thing than a contractor, not permanent labor. Anyway, I'll meander over to Grelos and lean over and be like, "So, why is the lady carrying a jar of dirt?"
Oh,
No, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
I'm very confused about that. Is that is that something for people?
Krellis turns to me and is like, oh, yeah, that's her baby.
Dirt is her baby? I'm confused.
Come again?
What? You people are very strange.
People.
A very odd group. Very odd group.
You get used to it.
All right. Well, as long as we don't have to deal with the octopus again from the pirate ship, I'll be okay.
What octopus?
dude, you guys are
You don't remember?
You guys
I
are so
don't.
chill for people who just literally tried to kill each other 3 days ago.
I'm tired.
Asteron's
I
not
am-
one to.
Me as Grelos, I am just tired of all this garbage.
Asteron's not really one to hold grudges.
Oh, yeah, sure.
When you come from the plains of blood, holding
Really?
grudges tends to be
Why
unhealthy.
did they call it the Plains of Blood?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Because of blood grudges.
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Game of Thrones looks like a rated G.
Jesus. Abner, what do? You're reunited with the group.
Hey guys, how you doing? I got a Zula
Wow,
back.
you look like shit.
Yeah, taking a fist that is 3 times my body straight to the face. We'll do that to you.
Why didn't you just punch it like I did?
Like I wasn't there for that one, so I don't know. What are you talking about?
I punched one with my fist against its fist, so.
Oh, wow. Well, remind me to never get in a fight with you. But hey, I got Azula back, guys.
That's what matters the most.
Yeah. Where's Philomena?
Okay, goodbye.
Who's
Erica?
Philomena?
What's wrong?
I just like show them my bag and open it.
Oh. I'm sorry, Yuriko. But Phoenix, she'll be fine. Or he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Everything
Just-
will be okay.
Sucks.
Out of thing question. Is Philomena gonna be back to level 1?
No. She'll be
Okay,
back.
cool. That'll be great.
That would be awful.
No, she'll be back. Don't worry. She'll be fine.
Level 1.
But yeah, so
Back to scouting.
all right. So Philomena will be back within a day. It is midday right now. The battle took all morning, and you are all very tired. However, the journey still lies beyond. How do you plan to follow through with it? You can ask the elders about the direction. You can talk to Skadi about how the terrain and the different obstacles it's in and the different paths, or you can just wing it. You have access to maps. What would you like to do?
I would like to talk to the elders. They know what's up. That's why they're elders.
All right,
Yeah.
no problem. Right now, Elder Tabitha seems to be speaking with Skadi in the middle of the druid circle. Inside of the circle of tents, she's standing in the center, pretty much where the center square is, and she seems to be conversing with her. They seem to be sharing a laugh or something, probably just talking about whatever old people talk about.
As we're walking over there, and I just turned to Astron and I was like, "You're a big guy. Where'd you come from?"
I hail from Xanthos' Doom on the Plains of Blood. Why?
When a mommy cow likes a daddy cow, they get really close together.
Grellis like covers her.
Dang, Yuriko. So were you supposed to kill me?
I joined Dean for a good fight, and now I have found a better one. So I am moving on.
Oh, okay.
I've grown.
Grellis. Very interesting people along your travels.
I don't want to talk about it.
And you brought them straight to me.
It wasn't
Yeah.
on purpose.
Oh, yeah. It was a great adventure. Grelos did an excellent job of bringing us to the portal that brought us to you. Quite well done. His leadership was exemplary.
I'll think later.
It must have not. It probably wasn't easy having Dean on your ship, huh, Grellis?
It was interesting having Dean on my ship.
Yeah, it
Jessica,
must have
come
been
back.
interesting.
Oh, she's in the restroom.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Interesting.
But yeah, the long
Dean
story
was-
short.
Dean was stung by a squid and was dying, and I had to save him by using my bodily fluids. And he survived. It was a truly glorious moment to save my comrade.
Truly
Well, I'm
cool.
sure he appreciated that.
Oh, yes. Just let me know if you need me to save your life. I am well trained in the healing arts.
Like, no way, big guy. I don't want to hit by your spray. Probably hits like a cannon. Either way, come on now. Let's go see the elders.
All right. So, at the center of the square, there is a very large dragon to the uninitiated, which is pretty much everyone, which is just Astron. And an elderly-looking razor claw shifter with cat-like features and a large, dense leather cloak over her shoulders, covering most of her body, and holding a large staff. They are conversing. They turn to you as you approach, and Elder Tabitha beckons to you and says, "Hello, I'm glad to see you are all well."
Yes, and how are you guys doing?
It's like, Elder Tabitha, you notice that some of her clothes are a little singed. She was caught in the fire when Philomena burst, so she seems a little wounded. She, however, seems to be quite the tough old lady, and she soldiers on. She says, nothing like a good scrap every now and then to remind yourself you're alive, right?
I suppose. I've been getting that reminder every day. I don't really need, but
What do you want us to talk about? What's wrong?
obviously you all know the terrain better than we ever will. And perhaps you can give us your knowledge on where we should go and how to proceed.
Yes, of course. She says she will just explain to you the map again. Sorry, I'll take you to the map. Where's the map? Where's the map?
A map, a map, a map. Daniel's a cow.
We're returned back to the Silver Claws map. It is a very large and expansive taiga that's covered with ice during the winter, and a bustling trading area, mammoth hunting ground, and several other things other times in the year. Right now you are currently between this mountain ridge and this lake, nearby Lake Vanku.
Banku.
She says, the journey to the Elifu Vitor Mountains, which are at the center, at the heart of the Silver Claws, is approximately 125 miles away. A 4-day journey on Dragonback, but from the looks of your party, it might take you about 5 on foot. Understand
where are
not
we
all
now?
of you can fly. The safest journey, she says, will be alongside the river. Call it the Mammoth's Trunk, and towards the mountains, there should be an entrance right here. You could cut through, but the Silver Claws are very dangerous. There is a lot of residual ice elemental energy there.
How much time would we save?
Some you save maybe a day. Instead of 5 days, it might take 4, but you also risk heavy attack, as well as the environment there is very deadly. The that area has not been able to sustain life for at least 1,000 years.
So
is
let's
that
not
okay?
take the risk.
We do not have the resources.
Yeah, we don't. We need the supplies to last that kind of weather. We don't have a boat, I guess, to take the river up, do we?
It's iced over right now. It's mostly
Ah.
no one has a bot here anyway. Like aside from just like a single fishing boat or something. But yeah. Right.
How about dog sledding?
You only have one dog.
Damn it!
Skadi here will lead you, she says. For a moment, as she's waving her hand, gesturing to the dragon, for a moment she kind of like, her body seizes for a moment, and she slumps back down onto her staff, like as if heavy from fatigue.
You should rest.
It's like I'm not that old yet that I need to sleep in the midday.
I don't doubt that, but I'm not talking about your age. Even the best of warriors need some rest after a battle.
Black sesame.
Thank you.
It's like,
What was the other
thank you, Yuriko. She says,
one?
I will.
You hope.
She says, I will tend to my wounds. I must stay with the tribe. They need my guidance and my care, and I can help the others hold the Briar Gates if need be. Skadi here, she will protect you, and she knows the Silver Claws better than anyone. This was her hunting grounds many millennia ago.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's go kill some things. I have some pent up energy to waste, so come on, let's go.
Do we have enough supplies packed for the trip?
We've been stockpiling for the winter. The winter which literally just came. Weird coincidence, I know. But we should be able to provide you with just enough. We can't exactly give you a surplus because, we need the supplies as well. So she gives you each 5 days worth of food. That should be enough. That should be sufficient.
I
Well,
can always go hunt.
It's 5 days there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it 5 days back too?
You can hunt, she says. It's called Mammoth Trunk for a reason.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. There's a
Hey,
bunch of razor claws, and I'm a razor claw. Hello.
I was like, what do you think our tents are made of? She points back.
It's foolish to risk your warriors when you need them, every single one of them.
I'll be
For their
back.
mission.
Like, we must tend to our own as well, she says. Please understand.
It's no problem.
You are given 5 days worth of food, 5 days worth of water, and you can travel forth whenever you so please.
That's all, please.
All right.
What do we do with Dean in the meantime, Abner? Should we just leave him here?
I really don't think he will hurt anyone here, but I don't know. I don't want to kill him, but we also don't have time to deal with him right now. I already talked to him. He seems to be okay. I could go talk to him one more time if you want.
I'll go with you this time.
All right, just how do I put this? Chill.
We have enough of that around here.
All right, thanks, Jericho. Let's go.
All right, so you go talk to Dean one more time. All right. I'll place you back. Don't worry about that. I know the screen's changing, but it's because I can only move so far. Okay. Back in Dean's tent, he seems to be sitting quietly, still tied to the post, and hasn't seemed to been able to undo any of his restraints. Grellos tied them tight, and all around him, it would take either years of concerted effort or a miracle for him to escape on his own.
Cool.
As you enter the room, he immediately looks up to face you, his heightened rogue instincts, making sure that he is not about to be either, killed in his sleep or taken unawares. Oh, you again. Azula walks in beside you, and she rushes past you for a moment and kind of goes closer to Dean. She's a little more apprehensive of him now because she knows that he attacked you, but she kind of just sniffs him from afar this time. He's like, "Hello, beastie." It's like, she doesn't seem angry at him, but she does seem more distrusting of him. So as soon as he says that to her, she kind of whips back and runs back to you.
Azula, come here. I saw. I'm really close to Azula here. We can see through each other's eyes. I saw
That's an
that
interesting trick.
Yeah, magic dogs, right?
Everything's magic in this world.
It has. We have come a very long way from back in the good old times with you and me. Just, stealing from the rich and keeping it all ourselves because who gives a damn about the poor when we are poor, right?
Ain't that the truth?
I saw that you took care of Azula. I know that you have a good heart.
You know me,
And
I kind of have a soft spot for broken things. She seemed so alone. But she's a very well-trained dog.
We got separated in an avalanche. I swear I was about to go out in the snow, but then I saw that you had her. Freaked me out a little bit to see you, but at the same time, I felt relieved that she was safe. I know that you can take care of people. And please.
What are you doing here? Stop wasting my time.
I'll go in and kind of go in between them. Be like, I don't think we've been properly introduced.
She says,
Oh.
I'd kiss your hand right now, but he gestures behind himself. I'm a little tied up. My name is Dean Nightray, Guildmaster. Pleasure to meet you.
And I am Yuriko, Stormspeaker. This is my tribe that you're in right now. And I'm sure Abner has warned you, should anything happen to them because of you. Well, I will be the first one that answers that.
It's like, I understand, ma'am. I have no quarrel with you or your kinsfolk. Just him.
I understand that you do, and he's told me of your relationship, or what was your relationship, and perhaps he did something wrong, and maybe he does deserve to die back then.
You're not helping.
And let me add that he has done some interesting things as I've traveled with him for this time. However, on our journeys, I have gotten to know Abner quite a bit, and even if you deem him to be your enemy, I have seen him have no higher spirit than any other creature in this world. And
Blush.
should you try to end him, know that the first thing I will do is avenge his death by going after you myself.
Intimidation.
I'm not very intimidating. I'm too pretty.
This is true, but then when you bring out them claws, oh, never mind.
I'm too pretty. At 12.
12? Okay. As you're looming over him in a position of power above him and your words ring true, his smile still does not fade, and he says, he's like, those are very strong words, he says, and I respect that strength. Tell me, have you ever lost anyone?
I've lost my entire family.
What would you do to the people who took away your family?
They got what they
Please.
deserved.
It's like, Yuriko, can you give us some little time,
Then,
please?
in that regard, we understand each other perfectly.
I don't think we do.
Yuriko, please.
I'm helping! Alright,
Thank you. I'll see you outside, okay?
bye.
Bye. And so while we were alone, it's like, I really care for that woman.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
feisty one. But, you know, she has a good heart. And I don't plan on staying away or dying anytime soon. I know that you have some issues with me, but I won't just give in, Dean. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm hoping one day you'll see this. And this may sound super dismissive. This couldn't have come at a worse time. Thank you so much for saving Azula. But I don't have time to fight you right now. I have more important things to deal with.
Then I'll be waiting, he says.
Alright, thank you. We're gonna be off now. After we're gone for a day, I'm gonna tell them to let you go. Please don't follow us. Please don't follow me. Go back to the guild. I'm sure they miss you. How long have you been gone?
I haven't exactly been keeping track, he says. Maybe a few weeks now?
What happened to the guild? Did you disband it?
No, I'm still adding the occasional new ranks.
I really wish you would join us in this battle. We could really use your help.
Not now, he says.
Well, just know that I
This, he says.
I have no ill will towards you. I have nothing but love. I also had nothing but love for Casper. And I'm really sad that he's gone. I really wish he didn't try to kill me. But he was trying to. He was hired by my brother to kill me. I couldn't let that happen.
You know, that one really cares for you. He gestures past the door. You're gonna get her killed someday.
I'll die before that happens. Goodbye, Dean.
Flip him off. Fuck you, Dean.
So, you leave Dean to his anger, and you give the instructions to the druids. They are a little confused. Are you certain that is safe?
I'm confused too.
He won't do anything.
He's like, all right, he says.
Yeah.
Like they say, it's like very well. They say, if you
You know
cause
what,
any
we got-
trouble, we will take action. They're so we're clear.
I'm not your boss. You do whatever you deem is necessary.
It's like, all right, we'll keep communication with you. We can send a messenger bird, just if anything comes up.
Okay, thank you. So we're back with the group and we're gonna head out soon.
Yes. By now it is nightfall of the day where you were attacked. Do you head out now, or do you head out sooner? Or do you head out? Do you head out now, or do you head out later? It's up to you.
How pressing is our deadline?
Pretty
As-
damn pressing.
As of
Oh,
now,
we should go now.
Yuriko,
Hmm.
what do you think? We were just attacked. Do you think we need time to rest, or should we just go?
The matters at hand are quite pressing, and if it's just us going, then we should go.
Are we healed up?
No, it's nighttime now.
We'll leave first light.
Okay, so
So-
Ash Crackedon it is.
All right, so let me put you back on the Silver Claws map so you can start doing overland travel. So, dawn breaks upon the Silver Claws. The white snowscape reflects the light of the sun and glows a bright white all across the land. You can feel the air becoming colder as you're greeted by the biting morning air. Again, the distance from Lake Vanku to the Ilifjutur mountain is 125 miles. It's dense evergreen forest covered in snow with the occasional rocky formation. Yuriko, you feel a sudden stirring in your pocket where Philomena's ashes are laying. When you can feel them becoming warmer and warmer, almost like a hot coal. And in a sudden flash, the bag basically like splits apart, and Philomena appears, unfurling her wings.
You get a new backpack.
Embrace her. Yeah, I'll get a new backpack later, but I'll just embrace her. And
When you embrace her, she's a little confused, like a little, she's in a little bit of a stupor as she has just awoken. But she immediately, once she gets her bearings, she places her feathered wings around you, holding you tighter too. Her feathers and body feel warm to the touch, and she holds you tightly in her feathered arms.
say, I'm so sorry. If I had known that would have happened, I would have sent you off long ago.
She says as she continues to nuzzle you.
Oh, my baby! I'm very happy you're back. Don't do that again, though. If you're in trouble from now on, fly away.
Philomena is now back in the party, and you are ready to take towards the Ilifjutur Mountains and where Isvondur is laying. You have traveled along the Mammoth's trunk and eventually past the Silver Claws towards the base of the mountain, where there should be an entrance deeper to Isvondur's sleeping chamber.